The one thing that is like important is if the child makes a mistake, like if in a test they got a bad score, the parents shouldn't really point it out that much or talk about it that much, because the child already knows that they made a mistake and they're going to be disappointed at themselves and they'll already be trying to improve it.
I really don't have a lot of problem with people except for like when people are being rude or when people are yelling. Like empathize on yelling, because I dislike yelling a lot. Like it's my nature. If someone yells at me, I would always get defensive and I would yell back. So I feel like no yelling and don't be rude.
I learned Enneagram when I was 13 or 14. It wasn't pretty young. And before that, I had problems with my friends in school, and it was kind of tough just fitting in because I was still active. I wanted to move on from a thing to another. I didn't want to have one friend group. I wanted to have many. I wanted to be friends with everyone. And that was a problem to me. And I always wanted to be busy. I would advise maybe put your child in a sport or something from young age, because it keeps you busy. I don't enjoy studying. I do it, but I don't enjoy it. But I enjoy sports, and it takes time and it's active, and I feel I'm competing and I'm finishing something. I'm being successful in something, and it's really nice. It takes time and it's good and it's productive. I think it's the best for everyone, especially for type 3, because we like success. We definitely don't like failure.
I'd say if parents respect the room that they should leave for a type 4. So if they want to be alone, leave them be alone. And if they just leave them room to be whatever they want. That's what I'd say. To try to understand, like if we say if we get angry suddenly and then after it we come and apologize, or our mood changes quickly, to try to understand that we're not doing it on purpose and that we're not being like rebellious or whatever. We're just having a lot of emotions at once.
Maybe, okay, so I think this one is kind of like, yeah, important. So I enjoy being alone, but I also like to enjoy company. Like I enjoy being alone and I enjoy company as well. So like keep that in mind. It's not that I hate being around people, it's that I like to do both things. I like to be by myself, have some time for myself, and also like hang out around people. Even if they're not talking, even if we're like doing different things, just their company, like being there is something important. Like something kind of like strange, but sometimes we like hate to admit that we're wrong, but like we acknowledge that we did something wrong, but we want to like just keep going with the fact. Like I know I'm wrong, but like, maybe I was sort of right, let me keep talking about it. Like, yeah, that's something we also do a lot, is although like we probably said something wrong and we acknowledge that it's wrong, we sometimes like keep going, but we also have in our back of our head that we're gonna change that next time, We're gonna keep that in mind that I did it wrong, and maybe change that and think it's the right thing to do.
Type 5 in general, I like to tell parents or just adults who are maybe new parents or parents that have a type 5 and don't know how to deal with them. I like to tell them that, first of all, type 5 is a very like introverted person, and they like to keep to themselves a lot. I also tell them that that we are not great with using emotions and expressing ourselves and how we feel. So people shouldn't force us to talk, and if we are ready and when the time is right, we will open up and tell you about, I don't know, maybe our problems or something that we're happy or sad, or just we'll tell you about our emotions when we are ready. We also love our privacy, and I tell people to just give them their privacy, not force them to, like, I don't know, just knock on the door, make sure that they're okay. Don't just barge in or don't take their phones and force them to like show you, I don't know, this is just a random example, text messages or pictures or something, because type 5, they like to like, this is mine, it's, you know, I keep it close to me. I don't want to like expose all of, I don't know, my photos or something to the rest of the world. And they're also sometimes stubborn and very hard to deal with. Like we could sometimes like be super close-minded on one day, then be like super open and flexible on another. So you have to like deal with them and just talk to them, try to convince them, but don't make it feel like you're forcing the idea upon them. Like, try to make it them feel like they also have a right to choose what they want to do.
Always say, just support them, and don't push them. Don't be overprotective. Just step by step, and like if you push them too far, they won't be happy. So they have to take a step by step, no matter what they're doing. And if you just are overprotective and you're pushing them too far and you're not supporting them, they won't be happy in life. That's what they need. They need courage, and they need to know that the people that they love are supporting them, and they know that you can do it.
We always want to be free, and like we always want to be doing something. Like we always get bored easily, but like our main thing is that like we always like being entertained, and we like being free. Like we don't like being forced to do something, or someone telling us you have to, like I know you have to and stuff, but like we might like not want to do it just because someone is telling us. Like for example, you go and open a book and read. But for example, when your teacher or your parents tell you to read, you don't want to do it anymore because you have to, like you have to. Or for example, you have to go to your bed. You're gonna do it when you come to sleep. But now, like when your parents tell you you have to, you don't want to. That's why you say no. Or for like,
as a type 8, I think that you should, like as a parent, it would be nice if you could, for example, if your child's speaking to you, even if it's about something, for example, that you aren't interested in, or if it's about something about them, about you that they're unhappy with, listen to them and just show respect, show that you can hear them, show that you respect them and you respect what they're saying. Don't just shrug it off, and show them that they're in control in some sort of way, not with you, but like something around your house, or just give them something to, like, for example, tell them like, can you help me with this? But something that they can really control, or like something for them that, for like type 8s, we really feel like we want respect. So if you give a type 8 something, even if, for example, if you need help around the house, you can ask them in a way that shows them that you respect them, that you understand that they're capable. So you can tell them like, please do this. I know you can do this because, and like, for example, you can give them something that you know they enjoy, but it's also like it'll help you out, and it may be like difficult, but they'll like that because they'll know that you've given it to them because they're good at that, or because they can do it well. So that's something that I feel like.
First, when you come to see us, we like to see people with a smile. Yeah, we like to see people with a smile. And like once we see someone with a smile, we become happy and feel more comfortable in talking to others. And treat each other with respect. You got to say please. Like when someone comes to saying please, I just say no. But when they say please, I say sure, why not?
Yeah, I personally, I don't like to be rushed. Yeah, for example, if I'm tying my shoes and we're about to go somewhere or something, and you're saying hurry up or be faster, come on. Sometimes I would purposely do it slower, or sometimes yeah, I wouldn't be doing it and liking it. I wouldn't like doing it. Yeah. Also, for example, if you tell me to do something, for example, to clean the living room or something, I might not do it right now at that time, but I would do it eventually. So don't rush me or tell me to do it now, okay? Because I'll do it at my own time. Yeah, that's one point.
It doesn't matter if people accept you. As long as you accept yourself from the inside, you'll be sure that everyone will accept you. Because if you work so hard for people to accept you, and they do accept you, but you'll feel like there's a hole in your heart, like you're not complete. Because if people accept you and you don't accept yourself, what's the point? Like, you're a person too.